It's time for Mass Effect. So this is when I start my yearly playthrough. I'm not emotionally ready. I already know I'm not emotionally ready. I really love this game, but I'm just excited. This is the first time I'll be playing the Legendary Edition too, so um, it's going to be a completely new experience for me. I've never I haven't experienced all the DLC. I've experienced some of it. Mass Effect 1 and 2 DLC. I haven't done any of 3 DLC. But let's get ready to go. This music. I love it. Okay. Okay. Part of me just wants to listen to the music.
Classified information requested.
Oh, and eat my bread. I made bread from scratch. Oh, it's a little hot, but here's my loaf of bread. I'm eating it.
Please log in to access your profile.
Howdy! I am doing well. Just enjoying the Mass Effects.
Please reconstruct profile.
I really love the music, and I forget every time I listen to it how much I just love listening to the music for this game. How are you tonight? I think I usually go War Hero, so this time I'll try Soul Survival. Woohoo! You gotta go home and relax, and chill, and enjoy, unless you have other things to do, because that's the worst. Mass Effect is life. I don't think you understand. Yeah, so I always go Sentinel. I think I'm gonna do Engineer. Oh, you're home now. You're home. Then you gotta start playing your games.
Confirm facial identification. Confirm facial identification.
You can't go back in this game. I keep forgetting which one I like. You gotta pull an all-nighter for God of War. It's mandatory. I'm kidding. Don't do that. It's preloaded and ready to go, though? Is it 12 o'clock Eastern, or is it just 12 o'clock Eastern? Is it 12 o'clock Eastern for everyone, or is it individual times and you can just change the time of your system to be like, haha, I win? They added new hairstyles. I don't think this one was there, was it? Maybe it was, and I just didn't notice. Okay. You're like, I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna anticipate it. Why am I eating a tray of bread? This is so much work. Jaw. This is like The Sims all over. Tiny eyes. finalize. How long do you think you'll play God of War for?
Construction complete. Identification confirmed.
And here it goes. You guys, the most beautiful moment in gaming.
What about Shepard? She grew up in the colonies. She knows how tough life can be out there. Well, what about
Eddie
Shepard?
Anderson.
She grew up in the colonies. She knows how tough life can be out there. Her parents were killed when slavers attacked Mindlar.
She saw her whole unit die on a cruise. She could have some serious emotional scars.
Every soldier has
Screw you, Udina.
specified.
Udina is probably one of the most punchable characters in any video game. I swear.
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy. I'll make the call.
Ooh. 2 hours is good time to play, though. Especially if you're not trying to burn through the game, like, super quick. You're just trying to have fun and relax and unwind and enjoy it.
Initiating transmission sequence. We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination.
Yeah.
Relays are connected. Calculating
Why are you
transit
playing
mass.
games if you aren't having fun?
All stations secure for transit. The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector.
Have you ever been drinking lemonade and had a fruit fly into your drink?
Order screen. Approach run has begun. Order screen. Approach run has begun.
I once had a roach crawl into my drink. And I took a sip, and I was like, what is this? And I pulled it. It was like one of the Asian roaches, so they're like tinier. And I can still feel the way it crawled around in my mouth as it was scrambling for dear life, you know. Ugh. Sorry, I also had a bee in my mouth. I leave my drinks unattended.
Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift. Just under 1500 cap.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Yeah, let's go, let's go. I'm at the beginning, and it's going to be beautiful.
That's good.
I also have bread.
Way across the galaxy and hit a target size of a pin. That's
I don't think the bread is good.
Vectors are trouble.
I was,
I don't like having them.
you know, I make bread, and I don't follow a recipe. I just eyeball it. I just kind of like dump things in, and I think
Yeah, that is the official story.
I forget what I was saying as I was saying it. Yeah, I made it from scratch. I took like a bunch of stuff and I dumped it in to like a bread maker, but I don't use the bread maker to make the bread because the bread maker does not make bread as good as I can make the bread in the
The master Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
sounds angry. Something must have gone wrong with the mission.
Captain always sounds like that when he's talking to me.
Can't possibly imagine why.
The captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander.
You probably don't want to keep the captain waiting, Commander.
I'm telling you, I just saw him. He marched by like he was on a mission.
He's a Spectre. They're always on a mission.
And we're getting dragged right along with him.
Relax, Presley. You're gonna give yourself an ulcer.
I grew up on Eden Prime, Doc. It's not the kind of place Spectres visit. There's something Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission.
That's crazy. The captain's in charge here. He wouldn't take orders from a Spectre.
Not his choice, Doc.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Oh! I accidentally hit my mic. Thanks. I actually, as much as I like this, it's like the same issue I had with the flip-up headset. I'd flip it up and forget that I flipped it up, and I'd have this entire conversation with myself. And it was especially bad because either I would end up hurting my own feelings because I was like, everyone's ignoring me and they don't like me, and my feelings would be hurt, or I would have this entire conversation. It would sound like it was a two-way conversation, but it was really just me talking to myself. And then I'd be like, oh man, I've been muted this entire time. You missed all my quips.
Sounds like you don't trust Arturian gas.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adam down at engineering. It didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
All we're supposed to do is test
So,
the stealth system.
with a Mass Effect TV show, I would only really think I'd enjoy it if it didn't have Shepard at all.
Operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre? A Turian Spectre on a shakedown run?
Yeah, and there's so much material for it too, which I think it would work. But my first thought was a young Anderson, but I really don't want to see a non-Keith David Anderson either. So, because I mean that's a good idea, but it's like, but I just really want Keith David.
A skeleton crew would be cheap. Less chance of security leaks too. Plus there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious the shakedown here is just a cover.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
So, do you ever wonder, like,
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War.
how, like, I wonder how a Turian tastes. Krogans look like they taste real, like, you know, they look like a juicy cut of
You
meat.
got that right, Commander. We're an Alliance vessel, human military. Alliance doesn't answer to the captain.
Yep, I also think Solarians taste good. I'm like, you cannot convince me a Solarian does not taste good.
And they don't come along just to observe shakedown.
Oh!
Looks like he's
Oh.
some heavy action.
Hanar! That'd be the Hanar. No! You don't like... You don't like, Yeah, I would eat a Hanar. A Drell would definitely taste good too, I feel like.
No man. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated special forces officers in the
What food are we talking about?
Don't send a soldier like that.
People are food. We're essentially.
Treating the shakedown run too seriously.
Stabbing my bread. Aliens in Mass Effect. I'm thinking about how delicious they must taste. It's various ones. Like, I know Vorcha tastes disgusting. There's no way you could convince me Vorcha doesn't taste, like, gross. The Vorcha? They're the ones that crawl around. No, that's the Volas. The Volas definitely taste good. There's no way Volas doesn't taste good. They're like built like a dumpling. There's no way you're built like a dumpling and don't taste good. Could you imagine? Like a deep fried Volas? They're already round shaped and perfect. Oh, sliced up. They are. The Vorcha are the ones, the cockroach people. I don't know. They're not actually cockroaches, but they mostly growl and snarl and talk in simple sentences. The ones with all the eyes and the sharp teeth and lots of sharp teeth. Do you remember Mass Effect 2? You see them all over the place. And they're typically like with enemies, they would just be running around. They look pretty gross. They're like the grossest looking of all the aliens. But I like them. They're actually my favorite. I really like a Vorcha companion.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends.
I did not put the bee in my drink. And when I was in high school, we had an outside eating area, and if you were eating outside, you know, you'd attract technically it was a wasp because it was a yellow jacket. You'd attract the yellow jackets if you were eating outside, and I would eat outside because that's what I did. So we would be eating outside, and one time, I was like, I sat my drink down, and I started talking to someone. Then I went back to take a drink of it, and I felt something like crawling in my mouth. And I spit it out real fast, and it was a yellow jacket. They would harass you for your food and drink.
You need to calm down, Corporal. A good soldier stays cool even under fire. Sorry, Commander, but this waiting.
Yeah, you have to be careful about
A good soldier stays cool even under fire.
things in your drink. Bugs.
I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
And you have to make bread, you guys. Start making bread. Once you start making bread, you'll understand. Look at this. Look at this delicious bread.
Their fleet has more patrol.
Yeah, we gonna play Grounded.
They don't always get on well with us. Some people find them
So good.
others don't blame them for the first contact. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I heard Nihilus.
I finished my drink, so I have nothing to wash it down with, and the bread is kind of bready.
I can't believe I'm on a mission with an actual Spectre.
Just treat this like every other assignment you had.
Yeah.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself on a cruise.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself on a cruise. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
This mission isn't about personal glory, Corporal. We have a job to do. Don't do anything stupid and mess it up.
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna screw this up.
Yeah, like I bet. Oh, you know what other alien definitely tastes good? Elcor. There's no way Elcor don't taste good. There's absolutely no way. They're like the monotone ones. The big monotone space elephant looking things. Well, it's not space cattle looking things. That's why I think they taste good, because they look like cattle. They look like...
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It'll give us a chance to talk.
Yeah.
The captain said he'd meet me here.
He's on his way.
Although, they're probably actually really chewy.
I'm interested
Now that I think
in
about
what
it.
we're going to. Need and prime.
No, because they come from like a high... Don't they come from like a high gravity planet? So they're probably really muscly. They probably require a lot of tenderizing. Like, you know, just like, you have to kill it, and you have to beat it with one of those tenderizers and just like beat it for like hours.
They say it's a paradise.
Yes, a paradise.
And then,
Eden Prime has become something of a symbol for
so it's not like super chewy.
proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it really?
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the
Do you know
Alliance
something?
truly ready for
Your
this?
people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's real.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
Is someone gonna fill me in, Captain?
We're making a covert pickup.
Is there a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir?
That's why we needed the stealth systems operation.
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir.
This comes down from the top.
You know what? Just for once, I want a good space thing. Where space is fun and happy.
Unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. Proof.
The Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big shit. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper studies.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish.
Do you ever think like about how some of these aliens probably also think, what do humans taste like? Like I would. I'd be like, you know what? I'd try some human.
They know more about the
Not as a human.
The beacon is not the only reason I'm here.
Because it'd have to be ethically sourced. But
He's here to evaluate.
Soylent Green? It's people. It's people.
Guess that explains why I bump into him every time I turn around.
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity
Guess that explains why I bump into him every time I turn around.
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the
I'd like to just be cremated and have my ashes put into cookies at my funeral.
shows how far the Alliance
The cookies at my funeral. There will be cookies at my funeral.
To live, a particularly useful talent. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see potential in your
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see potential in your species.
Are you sure?
See what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy. And
Okay.
we are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek.
I assume
I
this
don't
is
care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do your job.
Okay.
I assume this is good for the.
It's gonna be a dance party funeral.
we're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team.
I told my sister this, and I was like, man, I can't wait to die so I can have my dance party funeral. It's just to be like, I was no, it's not that I want to die. It's that I'm excited for other people to be at my dance party funeral. You get it? You understand that?
just give the word, Captain.
Yeah.
Captain, we got a problem.
How many dance party funerals have you been to?
Just give the word, Captain.
See this?
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain,
Exactly.
What's wrong, Joker?
transmission
Oh.
Eden Prime, sir.
What? So I'm not the only dance party funeral?
Bring it up on
I'll have to one up. I'm gonna have to one up my dance party funeral and add other things to it. It's gonna be a dance party. It's gonna be a rave funeral. Have you been to one of those?
Heavy casualties! I repeat, heavy casualties! We can't
Okay.
get evac! They came out
It's
of
gonna be a
nowhere!
rave funeral. gonna be a rave with all the things that a standard rave. Great music, fun time. Yes.
Status report. 17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area. Take us into the
Status report.
17 minutes.
But
Captain. No other
there was
Alliance
one
ships in the area.
caveat.
Take us in, Jordan, fast and quiet.
You don't know where my ashes are.
A small strike team can move quickly without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold.
God, they're my ashes.
Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up. You're going in.
It'd be different if I was putting someone else's ashes in things, but I'm putting my own ashes in things. I'm pretty sure someone does.
Your team's the muscle of this operation.
Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
What about survivors, Captain?
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you coming with us?
So Turians are like dinosaur bird people?
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
We are approaching drop point 2.
Ship perimeter secure.
Of what? You know, you're just saying you get tired of Mass Effect just so it can aggravate me. I know no one gets tired of Mass Effect. Because Mass Effect is the way, the truth, and the light.
Warm up.
How do you scan things? Okay, that was that. Trying to figure out how to scan. Remember to scan. Oh well. It's crossing the streams, mixing the streams. Aww. I want to shoot at modern people. Ah!
Got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out.
Oh gosh.
I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
Oh god! No, shoot at me. I'm gonna shoot you first. Ah! I keep forgetting that's not how you reload. Does it hurt me? Did I run over it? Nope. Oh, everyone's favorite space races. Ashley? After? Oh, I keep forgetting.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, ma'am? Give me a status report, Williams.
Her outfit is cute, though.
We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
I don't think any of the others.
Where's the rest of your squad? We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others.
Yes, ma'am.
I think I'm the only one left.
We held our position as long as we could.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them. Yes, ma'am. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the veil.
I'm a Geth supremacist, too.
Just over that rise. Might still be there. We could use your help.
They must have come for the beacon.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
What else?
We could use your help, Williams. Aye, aye, ma'am. It's time for payback.
They're synthetics, non-organic.
What else do you know about the Geth? Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile.
Tell me everything you know.
Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard
I
of them
love
since.
my bread.
Everything
You
know
guys don't
about them. They were doing
understand.
some digging out here to extend
Probably
the
don't
veil
even eat
lifespan.
bread like I eat bread.
A few weeks ago, they unearthed some protein.
You love bread so much that you make it?
Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the
But they were eating bad bread. My ancestors ate bad bread.
the dig site. I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them.
Like nowadays, like we have good bread.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack. We were
Which is
sent
really
out
funny
by the
because, you know,
colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine
that like
patrol
potatoes,
until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
they're like, oh, Irish people and their potatoes. But I think potatoes are actually a New World thing. But who doesn't love potatoes? Do you guys not like potatoes?
What happened to the researchers at the dig site? I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site? I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine. Move out!
Jerky. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. He's standing on a body. I'm just going back the way I came, aren't I? I didn't see that body there before. Let's go. Let me change my equipment because I'm not going to. Barrier. Sentinel. Squad. Ashley. Assault rifles. There. Now that she's ready, let's go. Human jerky. I feel like that's really rude to just like cover not work? Stay and crouch. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the gas?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research center.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Go check on survivors.
Looks like we hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard. Oh God, they're still alive.
Fast work.
What did the Geth do to them?
Okay. I need more. I need more ammo. Not ammo. This is an infinite gun. What kind of gun is this? Open the door.
Humans, thank the Maker. Hurry, close the door before they come back.
Don't worry, we'll protect you. Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
So I wonder if there's a taste difference between humans
Know what happened to the
or something before they've been taken over by the Reapers and after.
behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
What else can you tell me about the attack? It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the Destroyers, bringers of darkness.
Got a little over an hour left until God of War time.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along. Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, a prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack. That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. Couldn't be.
I'm sorry. Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack. Can you tell me anything about the beacon? It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications net. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime.
I should cosplay as the director of Blasto.
Groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil. Awakened the beast. Unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time. What's wrong with your assistant? Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
To the spaceport. You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. He's falling. The darkness
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Poor guy.
Hush, Manuel. Go
They're
like
like, oh yeah, it's all okay. And you look outside and it's like very much not okay. It's like, why are you lying to dude? Stop. To be like, oh yeah, it's okay, and you look around. This looks like the opposite of okay.
Sarah.
This isn't your mission, Sarah. What are you doing here? The council thought you could use some help on this.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
Wasn't expecting to find the Geth.
The council thought you could use some help on this one.
Don't worry.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
No!
I've got it under
Nihilus. Poor Nihilus. He's been annihilisted. Oh god, I didn't mean to do that. Oh gosh. Who's hitting?
Not in the middle of a fight.
Oh, you can't grab and cover. Loot the force.
Commander.
All other things. We loot. We loot. The order of operation goes loot, story. No, oh.
Wait, don't shoot. I'm one of you. I'm human.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
Wait, don't shoot. I'm one of you. I'm human.
From those creatures.
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
This is what happened to the Turian.
I am sorry. I was hiding from those creatures.
I need to know
My
how
name's
Nihilus
Powell.
died.
I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
He was waiting when your friend showed up.
I need to know how Nihilus died.
Sarah.
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax.
That's
He let his guard down.
that's
Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
rest in peace, Nihilus.
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend.
How do you know it's a mothership?
Everything's gone to hell since we found it. There's that damn mothership showed up, and the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I'd been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Sometimes I need a nap.
Wait a minute. Hiding behind the crates before the attack? Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
Yeah, I guess.
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess.
Find that beacon before it's too
I
late.
don't really want to think of it.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Where's he gonna
Take
go?
the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Uh-oh. This is saving longer than I feel comfortable with. No! No. Give it 10 more seconds. 1, 3. Garg. One crash. What do you know about that Count Von Count? Nothing. Probably watch Blue's Clues. Really? I'm just a bill, I'm just a bill, I'm just a bill. Come on. And I'm headed to the Capitol Hill. The game won't start. It's being a butt. All I want to do is play Mass Effect. It became unresponsive. Maybe try quitting it. Starting something else. This is in the cloud, so it might not affect it the same. By the way, Slay the Spire. You guys play some Slay the Spire. Yeah, I didn't like it, but or at least I thought I wouldn't like it, but I love it. But right now I'm just trying to play Mass Effect. But it won't load. I guess that's it for the night. It's always something. I'm just trying to play Mass Effect and the game just stopped. Alright, that is it for the night because Mass Effect has stopped working and I don't feel like troubleshooting. It'll probably just start working again after a bit, but for now, good nighty.